Well, thank you for signing with us, Brooke. Yeah, no problem. So, are you good with this group all the way to the end? Yeah, definitely. I was torn between voting off Jessica or Daryl, and I really was leaning more towards Jessica. But at the very end, right at the booth, I decided on Daryl because I felt like it would be better for my game. And he's also a bigger threat. So, for my game, he had to go. Ugh. There. It'll be alright. Words cannot describe how pissed I am. Brooke just completely turned her backs on me, Scott, and Whitney, voted off Daryl, and now we're on the bottom, which is... I'm just so annoyed. The thing is, about trying to get rid of Brooke, is the fact that she's got this big alliance of the Owaris wrapped around her finger. Yeah, I get that. That's really annoying. Well, we gotta at least try and convince one of them to vote Brooke. Hey, guys. Oh, hey, Liz. So, what are you guys talking about? Well, we're not happy about the results from last night. Well, I just came over here to basically tell you guys something. Alright, what is it? Right now, I find a perfect opportunity to strike. The two people who are probably the biggest people in power in my alliance are Mark and Jessica. And I don't want to be that type of person that just coats on without making a big move. So I might as well just take this opportunity to make the big move that I want to make. So I'm thinking about working with you guys. Really? But why? Well, because I don't want to be that type of person that just coats by in the game and just doesn't really play the game, plays the game without even making big moves. And that's what I want to do. Alright, well, who do you want to make the move on? Honestly, either Jessica or Mark. I mean, unless if you can win it, then I guess we'd have to make up our minds on who has to go there for, but those are the two people I'm thinking of. Okay, then. So Liz came up to me, Whitney, and Scott, and she told us that she's willing to jump ship to make a big move. However, I don't trust her. She's of the other alliance, so I don't really trust her. However, I have to, because if I don't, then, well, me, Whitney, and Scott are gonna get picked off one by one. I'm just saying, I really want Brooke gone. Yeah, well, I can understand that, but she's no competition. We can get rid of her whenever we want. Fine. But why Mark or Jessica? They're the two leaders of the alliance, and it makes sense to vote them off because they're big threats too. Alright then. Liz has been gone for quite a while. Yeah, I did notice that. Wonder what that's all about. Well, now I'm getting a little nervous. It is very likely that Liz might jump ship. There may be a chance that she might make a change in her vote. Really, I don't want that to happen because if she does, it's going to tie a vote, and that won't be good. I just find it concerning that she's away from the Alliance and talking with the people of the Outs. Yeah, I do understand that. I'll try and find her and talk with her. Alright, you do that then. I do know that Liz may have an opportunity to find a way to go against the Alliance, but one thing I don't want is her leaving me out of the loop. So, I gotta have a conversation with her, pull her aside, see what the heck is going on. Hey Liz, what is it? I did notice that you were away from the Alliance. Why is that? Well, being honest, I kind of want to do our whole thing of targeting Mark and Jerry a bit early. I mean, I don't find that as a problem, but I mean, with big threats like Scott in the game, I think we might as well work with them for at least one more vote. Yeah, but what if Scott wins? Well, then maybe we'll have to take that opportunity. Okay. So I told Jessica what was going on, but not exactly the full truth because I kind of want her gone more than Jerry and actually more than Mark. She's a big threat. She has probably the best chances at winning than any of us, and I wouldn't be surprised if she makes it to the end. Welcome to your next immunity challenge. For this challenge, you will be asked questions about Yucatán. You will then go to the color-coordinated bricks regarding the answers to the question. If you get it right, you stay in the game, but get it wrong, you're out. The person who answers all the questions correctly wins immunity, safe from the vote, guaranteed a spot in the final 7. One of you, however, will join the jury as the third member of the jury. Seems simple? Let's start the questions. The first question is, what is the highest elevation of Yucatan? Think it's 660, go to green. Think it's 690, go to black. Think it's 720, go to blue. Alright, let's see your answers. Everybody, except for Seamus and Liz, say it's 690. Seamus says 660. Liz says 720. The correct answer is 690. Seamus, Liz, you're out. Your next question is, which of these cities is the capital city of Yucatan? Think it's Valladolid, go to green. Think it's Merida, go to black. And if you think it's Cancun, go to blue. Alright, let's see your answers. Ooh, we got a split. Jerry and Mark think it's Valladolid. Whitney and Jessica think it's Merida. And Scott and Brooke think it's Cancun. The correct answer is Merida. Mark, Jerry, Brooke, and Scott, you guys are out. For the immunity deciding question, when was Yucatan discovered? Was it the 1400s, the 1500s, or the 1600s? See your answers. Winnie saying the 1500s, and Jessica saying the 1600s. The correct answer is February 1517. Whitney is correct, which means Whitney has won immunity and safe from the vote. Congratulations, Whitney, on winning immunity. You're safe from the vote. Everyone else, you have a chance at being voted off. Head back to camp. I'm really excited to finally have won a challenge. Though I am nervous because since Scott didn't win, I wouldn't be shocked if the alliance of the other group tries to target him. Well, congrats on your first win, Whitney. Thanks. So, are we still going for Jessica or Mark? Yeah. But which one? I'd say Jessica, just because she got farther in that challenge. So not only she's strong physically, but she's strong mentally. So she's got a great opportunity to win out and get to the end. Alright. So I'm a little concerned. This is my first time without the immunity necklace around my neck, and that gives that other alliance a good opportunity to vote me off. I presume we're voting Scott, right? Yeah. Because he doesn't have the immunity necklace, and he's way too big of a threat. Alright then. Scott is no longer immune. Without that immunity necklace, he's vulnerable. So now we're going to take this opportunity to vote him off before he gets stronger. So what did you tell him? I told him that we're voting Mark. Okay, but haven't you considered Scott? I mean, I get it, he's a big threat, but we just use him as a shield and we can get far. I know, but he won twice in a row, and Whitney only beat him just because she's good at wits. Yeah, but I feel like we can still have a chance to beat him. Just as long as you can beat him, we got a chance against him. I mean, I don't know. Liz is telling me that if we keep Scott around, then it's going to be better for our games, because he's a shield, he's a big threat, so we can just use him up until, like, the end. But I don't feel like that's the best option, because since he's got a bunch of immunity wins under his belt, a lot of people are going to vote for him. The only one I wouldn't suspect him being voted for would be Taylor. But, yeah, I don't really feel like keeping Scott around is the best option. As long as Jessica votes differently than the group of 3 on each side, as long as she votes Mark, everything should be going according to the plan, and I should be the swing vote. Well, there you are. Yeah, sorry I've been late for the meetings. I just wanted to know what was going on the other side. Well, you do know that Scott has to go, right? Yeah, of course, he has to go because he doesn't have immunity. Good. Liz is striking a feeling on me. I don't know if she is with us, but I gotta hope she is. Because if she is, then that's 5-3 against the other side, and finally Scott can go. Which is good with me because he's too big of a threat and too big of a match in the end. So, hopefully she understands that keeping around Scott is not the best move. Tonight, I'm, for the first time, pretty confused about what to do with my vote. Because, yes, I obviously want to take a shot at Jerry and Mark, and I have the perfect opportunity to do so tonight. But Scott has no immunity necklace, so we need to take this opportunity to vote him off too. It's just, I want to do both, but I feel like I can't. So, I gotta make up my mind and make a decision tonight. Alright, first things first, we bring in the members of the jury. Taylor and Daryl voted out the last Trouble Council. So, Whitney, this is your first individual immunity win. How's it feel? Well, it's got its pros and cons, Jeff. I mean, I get to stay in the game, which is great, but I also could be viewed as a threat, so who knows. Scott, this is your first time without immunity. How's that feel? It's a little nervous, Jeff. It's a little nerve-wracking. I feel like this could be my time to go, but I'm hoping that the numbers are with me and not against me. Alright, Jessica, how are you feeling about the vote? Well, for the first time, I'm actually feeling a little confused about the vote, because there's two options in my opinion. It's either play it safe, or go big and go home. So, Liz, if you were given the option of, like, playing it safe or just pulling off a big move, what would you take? Well, obviously, there's pros and cons to doing two of those things. Because playing it safe will obviously mean you're good, but making a big move could be a good thing to put on your resume to allow you to win the game. Alright, with that out of the way, it's time to vote. Brooke, you'll start us off. You gotta take a shot at the threats when you can. It's time to take a shot at the bigger threats in this game, and it's time to get you out. I guess right now is the time to make a big move, and that big move is to send you home. I'll go tally the votes. Alright, if anybody has an idol or an advantage and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. No? Alright, I'll read the votes. First vote. Jessica. Scott. 1 vote Jessica, 1 vote Scott. Scott. That's 2 votes Scott. Scott. That's 3 votes Scott, 1 vote Jessica. Jessica. 3 votes Scott, 2 votes Jessica. Jessica. We're tied. 3 votes Jessica, 3 votes Scott. Mark. That's 3 votes Jessica, 3 votes Scott, 1 vote Mark, 1 vote left. Ninth person voted out, and third member of our jury. Jessica. Wow. You got me. Did you know? No. We need to talk later. Jessica, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. Great blindside, guys. Good luck. Well, on paper, the vote seemed to be a split decision. However, it clearly shows that there must have been a blindside ensuing that some of you did not see coming. With 12 days left in the game and only 3 people being able to get to the end, only time will tell to know when the next big moves are gonna happen. Grab your torches and head back to camp. Good night. Wow, they got me. And the thing is, I didn't even see it coming. I mean, I get it. They're playing a game, and it feels good to be blindsided because I was gonna try and blindside someone too. It sucks that Liz had to be the one to blindside me. I thought we were good, but I guess she is here to play the game, and I guess I respect her for it. I wish pretty much everyone else the best of luck, and it's gonna be great to sit on the jury and watch as everything boils over. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say.